Yo, imagine if every day was a reset button like you're stuck on repeat. What would you do? At first you'd feel like you hit the jackpot, right? You'd start blowing cash like crazy because at the end of the day it all resets. But soon that gets old, and you'd be out looking for thrills elsewhere, like betting, getting into some shady stuff, you know? No need to sweat the consequences, but it'd be a total bummer that everything you did was for nothing. So you decide to bail on that life, even try offing yourself. But every time you wake up and bam, it's July 7th, 2020, all over again. Yeah, you heard that right. Today's the day I hit 1,000 years old. Sheesh. Did you really cook up this wild story just to impress a girl? That move's ancient, bro. But if I'm saying it, it's 'cause it's legit, girl. I know thousands of languages and my hacking skills are off the charts. But now you're wondering, why would a guy like me want to get with you? 'Cause tomorrow, I'm waking up today. Whether I score or do anything else, it won't matter. After hearing this, the chick thinks the dude's tripping hard and doesn't know what to say. She texts her BFF to come rescue her from this mess, but the dude's like, she ain't coming. And the girl, all shocked, is like, how do you know? Maybe the dude knows her friend. Who knows? Then he drops that her ex is back out of nowhere, and she's gonna stick with him. The girl tells the dude to cut the crap, but he's chill. Points to the wall clock and says in 9 minutes and 13 seconds, her friend's gonna call her. Fed up, the girl stands up, saying it better happen. 'Cause if it doesn't, dude's toast. But then she bumps into some guy passing by and he's like, hey, gorgeous, since you bumped into me, come have a drink with us and I'll let it slide. She's like, who are you? And tells him to back off, but the dude insists they're gonna have a good time. That's when our guy steps in, saying, hold up. The dudes look over and he's like, you there, come here. The guy, looking clueless, is like, what do you want, man? He heads towards our guy, flicking a cig butt at him, trying to guess which way he'll dodge, aiming to hit him. But our guy predicts his prediction and dodges. Get it? Leaving the other dude baffled, like, wait, he predicted my prediction? What's going on? Then the dude charges at our guy, but he dodges again, and the dude's like, he dodged again? Then our guy takes him down, and everyone's in shock, like, what the heck is this? Our guy looks over and sees some more dudes arriving. The boss of the dude who got floored is like, how dare you touch my boys? You're a dead man. But hold up. Our guy's like, you've grown, huh? The dude's confused, like, huh, what? And our guy's like, is that how Zhao taught his little bro? Now the dude's like, what, you know my brother? So our guy calls up Zhao, yo Zhao, your bro's causing trouble here. The girl's totally lost. Our guy tells him, if you don't want to start a war in China, do what I told you at the May meeting, you feel me? The big dude's like, you know about the May meeting? And our guy's like, keep your crew in check, 'cause next time, it won't just be a call. He tosses the phone to the dude, who's now apologizing, saying it won't happen again, and they bow down, asking for forgiveness. Our guy says he's in a good mood today, so he'll let it slide. And the girl's like, whoa, who is this guy? Dude's fierce. Right when our guy said her friend would call, guess what? Her phone rings. Hey girl, sorry, but my boyfriend's back and I can't hit the bar now. But I'll take you out for dinner tomorrow, bye. The girl's in disbelief, like, no way, it's impossible. But our guy's like, it's not impossible. Come on, girl. She's hesitant, but goes with the flow. They get to a parking lot and she sees this sweet red ride, asks if it's his, and he's like, nah. So she's like, so you're jacking someone else's car. But our guy's like, doesn't matter, girl. Everything resets tomorrow and it'll be back with its owner. Chill. Now the girl's kinda into our guy and says, but hey, you're not gonna let a hot chick like me walk home alone at this hour, right? He's like, sorry, but I'm not into girls with heavy Asian makeup, you know? Under all that plaster, the walls probably crack. He didn't say it exactly like that, but play along. She gets mad, like, excuse me? What did you say? Hold up. She digs through her purse, pulls out some wipes, and starts removing her makeup right there, asking, and now? And our guy's like, yeah, I'd give you a 9 out of 10. Wanna swing by my place? I can prove that my story earlier wasn't a lie. And don't worry, the bed's a double, you feel me? She plays hard to get, like, fine. But if you try anything, I'm calling the cops. Yeah, right, like he's not gonna do anything. Our guy smirks and peels out. The next day, our guy wakes up to a room that looks like a war zone, and he's like, once again, July 7th, that beauty's gone. But someone's coming, oh snap, it's the girl. Didn't you say the day keeps repeating? Our guy's shocked, like, huh? And she's like, Explain this. Why the heck is it July 8th? Our guy checks the clock, 7:01 July 8th. What's going on? And the girl's like, now you gotta explain this, Slick. And now it's our guy who's in disbelief. July 8th, is that right? Pausing the drama, the main dude bolted to the bathroom and the girl's like, what kind of guy hides in the bathroom? Weren't you gonna spill the beans? Chilling in the shower, he's thinking, yep, this ain't no dream. Time's ticking again. I'm finally out of this time loop. And he's getting all hyped, shouting, yo, world, I'm here! Wait up! Totally stoked. Then, boom, this system pops up, telling him he's aced this ancient test and kicked off the time reincarnation thing. He's like, is this for real? Did I just wake up in it? The system shows off his skills and their levels. His body's average, but his brain's off the charts. He spots this time reset button and wonders if he can hit rewind and redo any day he wants. The system's like, yeah, you can freeze and reset today and the save point's at 7 a.m. They tell him the first reset burns 1 time point and it doubles each do-over. So the first reset's 1 point, the second's 2, the third's 4, and by the 20th, you've blown over 500,000 points. Meaning, if you're resetting like crazy in one day, you'll run out of time points, but if it's just once a day, you're golden. The guy smirks and thinks, either way, I'm winning. Before, I couldn't control the reset and was stuck looping, but now, I'm calling the shots. Before all this, he was just a regular student, no special skills. But now, he's got a whopping 1,354 maxed out skills. The girl behind the door hears his evil laugh and thinks he's lost it. He steps out and goes, man, this is the best day in a millennium. Still ticked off, she's like, you still on that crazy train? Out of nowhere, someone's banging on the door, yelling, how dare you jack our boss's ride? You're toast, open up! She peeks and sees these dudes hollering, open it or we're busting in! She freaks out, blaming him. This is on you for swiping someone else's wheels, they're after you. The guy laughs it off, saying he didn't expect a normal day, like, where's the usual reset? Then drops that he, by chance, swiped Wang's car. She's like, great, you stole from some big shot in the underworld, and now he's hunting you. Perfect, right? He spills about Wang's tough life, how his folks got beat up by some hired goons. In a rage, he took them down and got locked up for 3 years. Got out, hustled on the streets, and got known for being smart. Now he's a big fish, way more powerful. She's panicking. You had to steal that guy's car? You're done for! He says the real trouble's not that, but yesterday he used some dude named Lee's name, and if they're not careful, they'll be hunted down. She's frozen, asking what's next. He grins and says, easy. She's clueless and he's like, I'm just gonna restart. Tells the system he's hitting the time reset. The system announces the host, the user, is resetting time for the first time on July 8th, 2020. She's paralyzed. The system says it'll cost 1 time point and kicks off the reset. Done deal, and the guy's still got 364.999 points left. Like a replay, the girl's back, same line, phone in hand, demanding why it's July 8th and the day hasn't looped. He's thinking, no way, it actually worked. Gets up, shushes her with a finger. I'm pressed for time, lady. Go get dressed. It's about to get wild. Someone who can fix this. She asks who, and he's like, it's a lady, one with a big heart. So, they're in this wild car chase, right? The main dude's flooring it, and some guy whips out a piece, which totally freaks the girl out. She's like, they got guns. But the dude just laughs it off. Chill, this is where it gets lit. Strap in, cause it's about to go down. The girl's flipping out cause he's zooming like crazy and he's like, what can I do? If those dudes catch us, it's game over. They'll snatch me up. Meanwhile, one of the chasers is losing it, screaming at his buddy to step on it cause their boss needs that car. Then our guy makes a call, yo, Mrs. Lee, just a heads up, you got a snitch in your crew messing with your bet. Lee's all, who the heck are you and how you know about the bet? He's all, got my ways, plus I got the 411 on your bro. Right then, the chasers slam into them, and he's quick on the phone. Send your peeps to the lower level of your office in 30. We'll chat face to face. She's curious, but he just hangs up. It's total chaos. They're sandwiched between 2 rides, and she's screaming, we're trapped! But he's like, nah, hits the gas and goes, "Watch this drift." She's just screaming her head off, but he pulls off this sick move and they're out of there, leaving the other guy cussing and yelling to keep chasing. But the main guy just dusts them and they're out of the chase. They pull up at her place and she's practically a ghost. She peeps her house and is like, "How you know where I live?" But then she's like, "Forget it. You'll just say you've been around forever." She stumbles out, admits he's got skills, and asks where he learned to drive. He's like, "Been at it my whole life, you know? Had to crash and burn a ton to get this good, but you don't want to learn, do ya? 'Cause you, babe, only got one shot. You feel me?" She's all, "Cut the crap. And yeah, you got my digits, but don't think I'm waiting for your call." He peels out, leaving her mid-rant, calling him every name in the book. Still heated, she's convinced he played her all night and still expects a call back. She's betting it was her friend's setup, 'cause how else would he know her address? She's planning to grill her friend later, thinking he ain't getting off easy. Half an hour later, enter Lee Huoben, boss lady on the outside, but with a backstory that's all kinds of complicated. And her bro? Dude could take down East China. But since she's fire, our guy's already mixed up with her. He rolls into her office and she's like, "Security, bounce." Starts spilling his life story. His full name, 22, comp sci grad from Donhai U. Folks run a small eatery, cis in high school. He's impressed. "Dang, you're good. All that from my number?" She's puzzled. "You seem average, but average Joe wouldn't know my business." She's pressing him. "Who are you really?" He leans in. "Who says I'm average?" He's got dirt on her company, knows the mole. He's like, "Cough up 10 mil and I'll spill." She's skeptical, pulls out a drawer. "You expect me to pay a rando 10 mil on a maybe?" She grabs her piece. "Convince me now or it's over." He smirks. "Thought you'd shoot, but how without these?" Shows her the bullets he swiped. That's a wrap, folks. Hit subscribe and smash that like button if you're down for more. I'll keep bringing you the detailed vids, no skips, no cuts. Catch you later.